Today's the day. I don't know if you guys are aware, but I am a big Simpsons fan. So today, when a certain package came through the post, I can't tell you how excited I am. But yeah, I have just woken up, so I think I should probably change first. Yeah, this is much better. Anyway, any guesses for what we're going to do today? Here it is, we're about to open it, and I've got to say guys, this is actually the first time I've ever received a Lego delivery, believe it or not. Normally any Lego I buy will be from a Lego shop, or from like a shop like Smith's, or other toy shops. I don't normally get it from Lego themselves, but I actually pre-ordered this at midnight, got it all done really quickly. I was desperate for this one. So let's open it up. So cool to get a gift with purchase. We'll have a deeper look at this in a minute. Are we ready? I'm ready. Are you guys ready? Oh, guys, here it is. Today's build. We are reviewing and building Lego's Krusty Burger. I know I normally build alternate sets, and you guys might have seen me recently build Moe's and the Springfield Elementary School. However, today we are going back to some actual Lego as we build the Krusty Burger. This one is not going in my ridiculous backlog. We are actually going to build this set today. You're going to watch it happen. I've been dying for the Simpsons to come back. It finally has. And if you guys watched my elementary school video recently, you might have heard me complaining about not having a Mr. Burns minifigure. And yeah, I instantly folded and bought one. I'm not going to lie. Look how cool this thing looks. So because I ordered this on June the 1st, we got the gift with purchase, which is the Simpsons living room. Now, I do already have the Simpsons house set, so this wasn't the make or break for me, but it was cool to have. I like the packaging it comes in. It's really cool. But here is the main event, the Krusty Burger. I love the boxing for this. I think I would have liked it if they had the old, like, Springfield background with the clouds. However, there's no complaints here. This looks so good. I can't wait to build all this. The minifigures look incredible. We can see it's got 1,635 pieces. And just, oh my god, I'm blown away. It looks so cool. And we know this is Lego, so look at all the detail on even the side of the box. Looks incredible. At the back, we can kind of see some measurements here, which is helpful. We can see what it's going to look like when we open it up. Some scenes from inside. On the other side, it's just quite basic. But on the top, we get the look at the minifigures, which is really cool, especially showing that new Krusty we're getting. And I can't wait for like the sideshow Bob. It's going to be so cool to have that minifigure in the flesh. We've now moved the set over into our Lego room, and you can see some of our recent builds over here as well. We have the elementary school here, we have the Quickie Mart, Moe's in that corner, so it's going to be with good company with the Simpsons stuff. Over there we actually have the Simpsons house, which is the real Lego version, which we built quite a few years ago. But yeah, I'm going to start unboxing this and see how good it is. Really interestingly, this box opens like nothing I've ever seen before. Ooh. Oh my god, this is the first time I've ever had to use paper bags, which is really interesting. Literally never had them before. What is this? Oh my god, I'm so like unused to Lego now that it's all blown my mind. But let's have a quick look at everything in this. We have bags 1, bags 2, bags 3, bag 4, bag 5, bag 6, bag 7, bag 8, bag 9, bag 10, bag 11, bag 12, a plates bag, 2 sticker sheets, and finally our instruction manual. You guys know I'm up there with the all-time biggest advocates of alternate Lego, but building the real thing, it's a little bit exciting. I'm not going to lie to you, but it was expensive to do. We got this one, so I used a lot of my Lego points and got this for £100 in total, which I think is a pretty good price for this. But yeah, the real thing, I mean, for that, that's probably more than I spent on my whole elementary school, which is on 2 base plates, a lot more than other things you can get. However, for that Lego feeling, I understand why it's addictive. And before we get into the build, I just kind of want to show off the instruction manual too. We can see how much detail is on the front and back. Really nicely designed. We've got loads of stuff going on here. Look, we can see the other sets in the Simpsons line. Looks incredible, and we can see kind of where it was in the show. I really like all this. I mean, I love all the detail that we can see again. It kind of shows that it was from the Lego Icons design team. All of this, I mean, just stuff like that, which obviously you don't get with alternates. and then our instructions, which are all on a darker shade, which I've never ever seen before with instructions. So hopefully this should be a lot of fun to make. Yeah, I can't wait to get into this one, which we will do in a second. But yeah, I'm so excited to keep expanding this. Like, eventually having like a Springfield zone in my city would be super cool. And if you guys are interested in Lego cities, I'd really recommend checking out more of the channel, because what we like to do here is build alternate Lego from companies like Fantasy, Lumibricks and AliExpress, while also expanding our overall goal, which is building the city. But yeah, right now we're going to build the Krusty Burger. So let's see what it's like. Okay guys, and here is our finished build. I think this looks absolutely incredible. I'm so happy I've bought this one. I'm over the moon. It looks so good. The set arrived yesterday afternoon. I built bags 1 through 10, and then today I've come and finished bags 11 and 12. So a really quick process, and I've got to say, that's the thing with Lego, is their packaging is so good that it just makes it a lot easier to build. The process of building is a lot better. Obviously, you always know the bricks are all going to be there, but the bags are very small and condensed, so there's never a faff or anything like that. Looking for the pieces you need, it's really easy to do. So the build process today was really quick, and I was over the moon about that, because you know, I've got a lot of videos to make, but also, you know, making these Simpsons videos, I like to have them all out at the moment. We had the elementary school last week. We speak about some potential sets that, you know, the Lego that could make later on down the line. So having this Krusty Burger set out today is something that I really wanted to do. I think the minifigures look fantastic. Over here on the left, obviously we have uh, Homer, Bart and Lisa, who we've already had before, nothing too special. And then, but the other 4 minifigures are absolutely incredible. We have the new Krusty here, which is a really nice mold, really fits the build well. The Sideshow Bob, which is going to get spoke about very heavily. I mean, it just looks incredible. I'm so happy we actually got a minifigure of Sideshow Bob. The squeaky voice teen, what a guy. I love this minifigure. Such a good, like, addition to having these Simpsons sets, having the Simpsons minifigures. He's a really perfect fit, and his molding and outfit looks great. And then we have Officer Lou, who I'm so happy because we do have the Wigan, and I can't wait to mix these two together. Here's the car which comes with the set. It's a modified version of Homer's car, which is more Krusty themed. The boot does open up. But yeah, a pretty interesting one. A few stickers along here, but personally not my favourite. I mean, I'm happy we got the build. Like, I wouldn't say no to it. But yeah, it's like another version of Homer's car, which isn't too practical for me. It's just like a Krusty car. Maybe I'll put like the actual Krusty minifigure that I have that isn't this one, the normal one in this one, have him drive around my city. But I'm not dying for this one. But yeah, still a cool addition nonetheless. A good build, but a little bit irrelevant with the other Simpsons sets. We had quite a lot of spare pieces as well with this build, but they're all, you know, on the smaller side. We didn't get any bigger pieces. They're all just to kind of bolster the collection and make sure that if any missing pieces are, you know, present, that you've got spares to replace them with. And now we can move on to the main section of the build, which kind of comes in 2 segments. We've obviously got the Krusty Burger, you know, first and foremost over here, which is what, you know, you think of about the set. But we also get this really cool sign. And again, more stickers here with the Krusty, the burger, the eyes, and all the mouth and everything. And I've got to say, this set has made me realise how much I hate stickers. But fortunately, there wasn't actually too much trouble for me on this one. Normally I have a lot of trouble with stickers. This one didn't go too bad, but yeah, printed pieces are so superior, especially for like a set which is in the $200 range. You want those printed pieces, but yeah, I didn't have too much problems with the actual stickers today. And this sign looks so good. I think it'd be perfect for when I have the city bigger. I'm going to Mills plate this eventually, and this will look so good when it comes to that being on the side of the road. And we'll go through the set. First of all, you know, the colours all look fantastic. We know that. This is what I considered to be the front, because we've got the door here, and we also have like the drive-through final window, which you can see pretty clearly. Got a little bin here with Krusty printed, well, Krusty stickers on. And yeah, as we move along here, we can kind of see the inside where we'll obviously have the drive-through. Got some really cool hedges, which are quite similar to like a cartoony feel. On that side, we move this round. Some more stickers on the back, just some decoration, but this is obviously, you know, not too much going on here. We've got the Alberto tag, which we can actually see is in the Quickie Mart as well. Some vote Sideshow Bob for mayor, which probably Sideshow Bob has been putting on there. And then a Krusty burglar sandwich, cool little nod to that episode. And then finally, we have the other side, which is kind of like the exit door, where we have some more stickers along here with the meat-like byproduct delivery entrance. Some like I don't even know what to call that. It looks like radioactive activity going on outside of that bin. And then we have the actual drive-through like order window where you'd speak into the machine. And it's really cool how they've decorated with this, with the Krusty here, and also having like the stickers. They do look quite good in this instance. This was a hard sticker to put on, but it was definitely worth it once we finally did. The roof is pretty simple. You know, it can be taken off to show the inside of the build, which doesn't look so good with all the colours going on. We'll take a closer look at that now. So the build is really, really easy to open up. We can kind of see it connects on these sides and it just folds into that side, which makes it really nice and simple. Now, we've got loads of stuff going on here, you know. We've got, obviously, this is where the kitchen area would be. These kind of mix in. We can see some burgers on the go. We can see, you know, different machines, like an ice cream machine. We've got the grills and everything, which look really good. We've got some chips on the go there, or fries, the cashier's desk. And then that kind of carries on to this side where the drive-through window is, where someone's ordered 700 Krusty burgers. We can see more of the kitchen there. And the other thing on this side is the bathroom. So it's a bit detailed. We've got an actual toilet in there and a sink. And yeah, a pretty simple entrance there with just some clear stickering of what's going on. But yeah, I really like this. We also get the main sign for people who actually go into the physical store. And doesn't this look so good with the Krusty Burger licensing and everything? It just looks great. And then the main part of the inside is where all the seating is, and we can see people have food out on the tables. Now, this is one thing that does bother me, but there's not too much you could do with a set this size, which is what you can get like 2 people on each of these, that's 4, and then maybe like 3 people here. So in total, you're getting like 7 minifigures eaten inside the store, which is a bit of a shocking amount. But obviously it's Lego scale, so you can't have loads and loads of people. And I really like this bit. We've got the Krusty Kids Zone, and we've got like a ball pit here, but all those balls are like genuine, just like Lego balls, which, you know, are just, they're all free. They can all be moved about. They're not actually like built onto anything. And in this corner, we do have a bin as well. But yeah, just so much detail in this, and the stickers really help that, to be fair. And a really nice little build. I think it looks great when it's all come together. And I just think the colours really pop on this one. It's really nice for me as someone who builds a lot of the modulars, as we can see, to build something that's a bit more lighter, a bit more colourful. It's kind of nice to work with those bricks after, not the doom and gloom, but some of the darker, more realistic tones of the modular sets. One very minor thing I'd say, which is a bit negative, is that some of the colour printing wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be in the real Lego instruction manual. I struggled a bit. So here's the thing, like some of the colours, I was like, that doesn't look like the actual colour that I have the piece for. But it was so easy because there's only so many pieces on the actual table. Like all of this, like that doesn't look to me like the same color as some of this. Maybe I'm just being wappy with my colors, but yeah, they look very different shades, as you can see. And I thought that would be like, as someone who builds a lot of alternate Lego, I'm used to the color printing being a little bit off with those. But with the actual Lego stuff, I thought it'd be a lot better. But it wasn't too big of a problem because there was only so many bricks in each bag, which has made it really easy to do anyway. So it wasn't a huge problem. What I really like as well is comparing this Krusty Burger to other Simpsons sets I have. We can obviously see the Moe's down here. But like, even this Quickie Mart, which I actually do need to get new stickers for because that looks terrible. But like, you look at all of them and like the theming is just so cool to see. I need to Mills plate this one as well. But like the bright colours, they just look fantastic, and I can't wait to incorporate all of these into the city going further, because they definitely deserve, you know, some spotlight. They're incredible sets and they look really good. This one definitely needs a bit of a clean looking at it. Jesus Christ. But yeah, like they just fit each other so well. I think that's like something I love about the Simpsons is the style is so present, even in Lego form, which I think is crazy that I've been able to carry across so well. But yeah, this is why I probably will always buy the Simpsons stuff, genuine Lego, because they're the one thing that I collect. I've got almost every minifigure apart from like a Millhouse and maybe original Apu, but they just look so cool, and I really hope they carry on this theme so we get more stuff just like it. Guys, even though Lego is a lot more expensive than the alternates, this is still Ballistic Bricks approved. I had such a good time with this one. It looks fantastic, and the minifigures are so good as well. And the other really good thing is that we got the gift with purchase with this, you know, and you don't get that with alternate builds. But yeah, this is really cool. I probably will build this at some point, but probably when it's a rainy day and I just want to do a little build. Don't really know where I'm gonna place it or anything. But yeah, I can't wait to get these incorporated into the Lego City. We've a full video showing this off in the next week. So this is like a little bit of a spoiler for that. But yeah, I can't wait for all these builds to, you know, have a little bit of a Springfield zone. That's definitely something we're going to do. I know Brixie's done one, but I don't know how I'm going to Mills plate the Quickie Mart and the Krusty Burger. I don't know how I'm going to incorporate them into the city. I'm really struggling to think about how I'm going to do it, which is kind of what's put me off. But if anyone has any suggestions, I'm always open to listen to them. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I've been Ballistic Bricks, and I will see you later. Bye!